All day today, News 2 is bringing you special reports in every newscast on kids and screen time. We begin our coverage with highlights and insights now from a pediatrician who says excessive use of these devices is impacting the mental and physical health of children. That concern center on a mission to bring this urgent message to families right here in Middle Tennessee.
About 3 years ago, I left my dream job at a major academic center here in Tennessee to focus my attention on the growing epidemic of screen time in children.
It's an issue Dr. Nidhi Gupta first saw as a mom herself.
I would notice that other parents would sit their child in front of their phone to watch something during meal time.
During her work as a pediatric endocrinologist, she noticed a correlation between children spending too much time with their eyes glued to screens and multiple health issues.
Jose is 11. He is up late into the night watching YouTube shorts and reels, during which time he is snacking mindlessly and gaining an enormous amount of weight. A few weeks ago, I saw Allison. She's 15. I looked at her screen time, and she spends about 40 to 50 hours on her phone every week. And she shrugged her shoulder and she's like, what's the big deal? My friends spend way more time than this. But Allison is developing signs of eating disorder, and she is in denial.
The American Academy of Pediatrics Media Usage Guidelines now says that for children younger than 2, screen time should be limited to video chatting with loved ones under a parent's supervision.
There is a part of the brain called the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex is not fully developed until we are in our mid-20s. It's about 50% developed by the time we are 18. Prefrontal cortex helps with self-control, motivation, task initiation, focused concentration, and if we are exposing a child's developing brain to constant hits of dopamine, the development of prefrontal cortex is hampered.
She says the longer we can delay the introduction of smart devices and content, the better the chance the child has at letting their brain develop and avoiding serious consequences beyond the mental health ones like anxiety, depression, suicides, and loneliness.
In my clinic, I started seeing a lot of impact on the physical health. I know there is a lot of discussion about anxiety, depression, suicides, and loneliness, but the physical health impacts often get ignored. So this is how it plays out, the domino effect of excessive screen time leading to physical health impacts. Number 1, with excessive screen time, sedentary time increases. Number 2, physical activity gets procrastinated. Number 3, when we are eating while watching screens, our brain does not register fullness. It leads to mindless snacking.
Her research highlights excessive screen time can be linked to obesity, sleep disorders, diabetes, heightened cravings for unhealthy foods, poor communication skills, and learning deficits. Dr. Gupta speaks to schools, parents, and anyone who would listen through her Franklin-based nonprofit, the Freedom Foundation, and her upcoming book.
Our children are watching us. It's not fair for us to expect our young people to not role model the behavior that they are seeing in their parents. If we are home in the evening and we are bent on our devices and our children are watching us, the message that they are getting is that there is something in our devices that is more important than them.
So she suggests turning off non-essential notifications, physically separating yourself from your smart devices for at least 30 to 90 minutes every day, deleting time-consuming apps and content, and embracing boredom.